Hello, all. Bri-Guy here. Peace be with you. Hope everybody's doing well here. And I'm here with another installment of Request for Inspiration series. And today's topic is very important. It's very important in your business, and it's equally important in your life. So, what are we talking about? Talking about self discipline. Yep. There are many important qualities that contribute to a person's achievements and happiness, but there is only one that begets sustainable long-term success in all aspects of life, and that's self-discipline. Despite what many may think, self-discipline is a learned behavior. It requires practice and repetition in your day-to-day life. Now, before we get into the benefits of self discipline, let's take a look at why so many of us struggle with it. How many times have you vowed to improve your self discipline only to find yourself failing only a few weeks later? You believe you can have everything you want if you just follow the plan. Then, as it always does, one thing leads to another and things begin to go astray. Um, you oversleep and miss a workout. You can't concentrate and start ignoring those pesky to do lists in favor of listlessly scrolling through Facebook and Instagram feeds. Now, none of the habits you tried to form have stuck, and you're right back where you started. Do you find it difficult to sustain passion and focus on what you consider to be your most important goals in life? Perhaps your greatest challenge is finding the motivation to start a task or project when you know for sure it should get started. Do you feel your lack of self discipline required to break your unhelpful negative habits? Or have you embarked on a positive habit before and a few days or weeks later you dropped it altogether? If you can relate with any of those above questions, you have just confirmed that you are human. And just like 85% of the population who only think, dream, and fantasize about all these things they want to do someday, but never actually get any of those things done. Instead, they get better at either procrastinating or giving excuses. And here's the hard truth: whether it is writing a book, losing weight, starting a business, preparing adequately for an exam, finishing college, attaining spiritual maturity, stopping smoking, quitting drinking, becoming financial independent, or anything else, one thing is needed: self discipline. It doesn't really matter how big and inspiring your dreams are in life. If you lack self discipline, you're not going to arrive at your destination. If you desire to achieve anything significant in your life, either personally, financially, relationally, or spiritually, you'll have to kick out all of your negative mental irresponsibility, such as giving excuses, blaming others, or for your lack of actions, or justifying your passivity, and start focusing on how to develop good self discipline. I believe that self discipline is a key to personal greatness and success. And on the other hand, lack of self discipline is a major cause of unhappiness, underachievement, failure, and frustration in life. The difference between where you are right now and the result you want to get in any important area of your life is a habit. You see, discipline is the mother of habit. It takes discipline to birth a habit, and great discipline produces great habits. As you probably might have noticed, it's a lot easier to form a bad habit than it is to develop a positive one. This is simply because we often turn to negative habits to cope with our emotional and physiological challenges in life. But here's the good news: if you are capable of forming negative habits, you are also capable of coming out of them and starting to develop self discipline that will help you to grow your desired positive habits. I have personally done it myself, and if you know me, you know I had some pretty bad habits. They're almost unmentionable. Just joking. Kinda. Well, you know what? That's another story for another day. The point is, anybody has the power to change. It's all about how bad do you want it and what are you willing to do to get it. Self discipline is ultimately a state of mind. If you want to train yourself to be more disciplined, you have to shift your mindset and see the world in a new light. Ask yourself this: what is the outcome you want to achieve? You have to have a reason for why you're doing this. If you don't have a specific goal in mind, it's too easy to give up when the going gets tough. You simply won't care enough to push through. The desire for your goal must be stronger than the temptation to give it up. So think about what you want, what you really, really want. The motivation has to come from within you, and you have to really care about the outcome. It won't stick if you're just trying to fulfill something you think you should do. Nobody becomes a heavyweight champion overnight. It takes patience, persistence, and perspiration. These are the basic philosophies for building healthy self discipline. In fact, the combination of patience, persistence, and perspiration towards a worthy goal is a great self discipline in action. When you discipline when you discipline yourself to perspire, persist, and remain patient in doing those things you should be doing, you should be doing, you'll start to like and accept yourself more and more. And as a result, you become more stronger, more confident, and your self-image skyrockets until you become unstoppable. So here's some things to think about. Now I want you to look at your own life and see where you might need to be a little disciplined. Because tomorrow, I'm going to give you some strategies, tips, and techniques on how to be more self disciplined. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for part two of this important RFI. And I love you all. God bless and stay well.